This was a really interesting long race. And, I was on a stalker, and I feel like I was expecting to finish last the way this race was going earlier. I used my horse. I was trying to get to the lead, but I was also trying not to go out of the yellow speed. So I was pushing him and trying to get there, and trying to kind of just stay in that yellow area without losing sprint. And he never quite got the lead. I wanted to try and get the lead and then slow the pace down and see if I could steal it, but that didn't work. So I had to go to plan B in this race. I thought maybe I was in trouble because my stamina wasn't looking too good for a really long race. So I think it was a 2,000-meter race. I'm not sure exactly. But it's a long race. We're going around again here. And at this point, I just realized, I'm not getting there, and I'm not gaining sprint. So I started to pull this horse back, and I gave him a breather. And surprisingly, it really helped because once I get him settled in, his stamina started going down much slower. I actually ended up getting to around 400 with his stamina. I didn't think I was going to early in this race to have any chance of having my stamina last to 400. But yeah, realizing that the pace was just too fast, the race was too long, and I wasn't getting anywhere, so I just had to pull this horse back. And I actually ended up getting him to the rail to save ground. Again, you got to ride inside in this game. You got to save ground. You got to ride inside. You got to draft behind horses. Can't be afraid to be inside in this game. It won't work. I know in some of the old games in the old days, you were always outside. You're always afraid of getting stuck. In this game, don't be afraid of getting stuck. Once in a while, if you do, well, that's horse racing. Sometimes you get stuck. But most of the time, it'll open up for you. And here, I took him back. I gave him a breather. I put him on the rail. And as it turns out, most of the horses in this race just burned themselves out anyway. So it worked out pretty well. I was able to get so much further into this race than I thought I would. I had plenty of sprint. So my sprint was over 12. And that was plenty for me. I don't need anything more than that. And I'm able to even here, I'm not even asking him much. And he was moving up on his own pretty much. And I'm inside 400 meters now. The only question here is, am I going to go inside or outside this horse? And I end up going outside and around it. And here we are at the 200-meter mark, and you don't have to panic. You just take your time, you space your whips out, and I'm still able to run this horse down and win this race. So it just shows you how patient you can be, how late you can move, and still win in this game.